Let me be honest. There is no paradise. I've got to stop promising myself one. I don't in any way endorse that this is correct. This is just one way of thinking that I want to present and discuss with you. And it's completely up to you if you, follow this mindset that I've come up with and tried to follow myself. It's completely up to you, and I don't say that you should follow this to get something out of it, which a lot of other self-improvement YouTubers don't really bring up, but I always want to bring that up in my videos. Okay. Or at least I promise myself. I used to. I've tried to stop doing it because it can hinders you from reaching your goals in ways. You gotta stop promising yourself a paradise. And what do I mean with a paradise? Well, I mean kind of like this, that if I do, there's at some point gonna be a time period where for all of eternity there's not gonna be struggle. That at one point, I'm just there's not gonna be anything hard about grinding and struggling for success. And you just gotta stop that, because that's incorrect. Well, sure, things will get better in some departments, but there will always be a new struggle for you to fight, if you know what I mean. If you say, for example, that you promised one paradise that I can come up with is training. Training will get easier, you will make more progress, and it won't be that much of a challenge for you. Well, yes, that will probably happen at some point if you stay consistent and make it a routine that you always train. Then you will most certainly find that easier, but there will never be a complete paradise where everything is easy. That doesn't exist. That's a lie that you make to yourself. And I like to motivate you to keep going, but it isn't real. What is the problem with this, you might be thinking? Why isn't it good to put up things will get better then if I do the hard things, so that will just make you do the hard thing right? What am I complaining about? This seems like a win-win. Well, the thing is that you're putting away the happiness until later. Say, for example, that you train and you say that you will be happy afterwards. You're basically locking away the happiness to when you are good, or what you will consider yourself as good, when you consider yourself successful. You're locking away happiness, which makes you not happy right now. What is happiness? Well, we might just go on a quick little tangent about that. I don't remember who said this, but this is not an original thought. This whole video is probably not an original thought, but whatever. That happiness is when you don't want to change, when you're happy with what you're feeling right now. And pain is everything in between, when you want to get happy, when you want to be happy. Happiness is not wanting to change. Pain is wanting to change. So you're gonna feel pain before happiness. That's the natural cause. That's the yin and yang. That's how it is. And when you're looking away and for example, we'll go back to training again. If you say that you will be happy after training, then you're gonna be not happy. Well, you're gonna be sad, and not sad, but some sort of pain when you train. And now I'm not talking in the muscles, but now I'm talking mental pain. So, and then you're basically locking away your happiness. And what does your brain want to do? Well, your conscious brain wants to train, right? But your unconscious brain, it wants to take the lazy route, and that's gonna let you get away with another way of happiness that's easier to achieve, like watching YouTube or anything else. And now when we lock away and think that there is a paradise after we've succeeded in life, that's just a bigger scale of the same problem. So that's why, at least according to me, at least to my thoughts, you shouldn't put away your happiness. My rule of thumb is, as long as your system of how you get away and do things, as soon as your system rolls, as soon as you do anything that's good. If you say you had a bad day and you just pick up your pencil and write something that you're supposed to write, then you can be happy. You are free to be happy. And you and then if you're happy, you don't want to change, and then you do what you're supposed to do. And now we take that to a large scale. You might not be fit yet. You might be a bit overweight or something like that. You might not be as strong as you want to be. For my example, I'm not able to do a handstand. I'm not able to do a planche. I'm not able to do a front lever or any other calisthenics move that I want to achieve. Even though I trained for quite a while because I'm not being consistent. But that's another topic. Like, as long as you're training for those, you're allowed to be happy. Happiness is like, okay, of course you're gonna be quite happy when you reach your goals, but you shouldn't lock away all your happiness till after that. Or say that you're bad at something, and say you're bad at something else. Well, you shouldn't be happy as soon as you're good at it. You should be happy as long as you're improving yourself in that subject. I think you kind of understand what I'm getting at, so I'll stop yapping and spare some more minutes of your day. This might not be a struggle for everyone, but it has been a struggle for me, so I wanted to share this. So like and subscribe if you come this far. If we're gonna be completely honest, there's not gonna be a single fuck who come this far in this video, but if you do, congratulations, your attention span is probably not that horrible. Don't watch more YouTube videos after this. Do something else.